Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. It's a holiday weekend for us. I hope you guys are all doing well. Tomorrow, we're going to blow up some fireworks, July 4th. Get it, baby. Let's jump into the charts, guys. As always, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I'll be giving you guys my thoughts about where we are in the market and where I think we might be heading in the near future. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $34,616. That's not bad when you consider that yesterday, I think we saw a low of 32.7-ish, around there. Yeah, 32.711 is what I got. 711. I missed 711s. Right now, I think that's just shy of 6% to the upside. Yeah, wow, it's almost right dead on. 5.97% to the upside. Let me be precise. 5.88% to the upside at the time of this video. That's not bad, guys. I'll take a 5 or 6% pump on the holiday weekend, especially every day, all day. Excuse me, you can probably hear my kids just playing in the background over there. If you do, again, excuse me. Not bad, guys. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement and our trend line, see where we're at in the charts here. As you guys can see, I did have us on the Fibonacci retracement, kind of just threading this 0.382 Fibonacci line. I did draw out a pretty weak. I'll be totally transparent and honest with you guys about my thoughts about my trend line. I usually like to have 3 touches on a trend line, whether it be up or down. I only had 2 on this one. So I consider it a pretty weak trend line, but I did see it unfolding. We were in an upward trend. I did want to write something out for TA. So I just took the 2 touches that I had here and extended it out for the immediate short term. And what I saw was we had an ascending triangle here, guys. As you can see, and I said it in the past videos, with TA on patterns, guys, usually the rule of thumb is the way you enter a pattern is the way you're going to exit the pattern. I mean, I guess you could say we entered it in a downward trend here, but at the same time, the bigger price action, the majority of the price action movement was spent in an upward tick. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me validating my thought process about why we're seeing an uptick and an explosion out of this channel. But, you know, whatever. Maybe it's probably just me. I'll be honest, it's probably just me trying to validate what I'm seeing here. If I extend the trend line, though, you can see an even bigger wedge pattern, which would make a lot more sense right now. We came into it going downwards. We're coming up, hitting resistance here, come down here, found support, busted past resistance, came back into it, though, and now we're right on the bottom part here of this new higher, bigger wedge. So looking at the Fibonacci retracement using that $35,044 range as resistance, I do think that hopefully we will break this resistance line. We'll get rid of this. That's actually what I thought would happen the other day. Obviously, went better than I expected. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. It's always to be better. It's always to be better to be proven wrong for the better than for the worse, right? So it is what it is. But what I do see us happening, what I do see happening for Bitcoin is, like I said, we touched resistance, got rejected, found support, broke through resistance here, came back into it, and now we're coming back up, finding support again. Maybe going to hit this as resistance, bounce off of it, come down, rally back up. Hopefully, Americans do it for America on July 4th, and we just rally and bust through it and say America, America, and bust through it. But you never know, right? The more people that are looking away from the charts and celebrating things, the less people are buying Bitcoin or are buying and selling Bitcoin. So there's that to always remember, guys. I'm just being a little bit hyper. The coffee is good this morning, but yeah, no. Hopefully we get what I think will happen is we'll get rejected here off of this resistance line. A small rejection if we do. We'll come back, find support immediately, test it again, and break through in the short term for Bitcoin. And what I mean is today, tomorrow, and possibly Monday. That's what I see is happening. That's what I see happening for the Bitcoin price. Let's go on over to Ethereum, guys. Ethereum's doing absolutely fabulous. Same thing basically on the Fibonacci retracement. And our trend line here, again, really weak trend line. I like to have 3 touches. I only had 2. I had to do with what I had to work with what I had. Oops, excuse me. I thought I had my clicker. Good old trading view. If I extend this trend line, you can see same thing. We have a bigger ascending wedge that we're looking at as far as a pattern goes. I know a lot of people right now are kind of they doubt their patterns that they're showing, but you know, we got to have something to look at. So regardless of manipulation or not, we still have to look at patterns, guys, because they still matter. But if I draw this trend line out more and we use this next Fibonacci line, that 0.5 Fibonacci line, you can see that we do have a bigger ascending triangle, and we are entering this triangle to the upside. So again, same rules apply, guys. The way you enter a pattern is the way you're going to exit a pattern. So while I think is going to happen, especially with all the hype and all the development and everything that's happening, technically and fundamentally for Bitcoin in the near future, especially I'm sorry, for Ethereum, excuse me, for Ethereum, I do see us getting out of this wedge to the upside, guys. What will happen is we entered it here. We got rejected there, found support in the middle, came up, tested this line here, got rejected, came back down, found support on the trend line, busted back up to the upside where we currently are now. What I can see happening in the short term is maybe after a little bit more of a rally, we get rejected, which would be healthy, come back down, not necessarily touch the trend line, but we do pump up and test this resistance line over the next couple of days. I could actually even see us, because Ethereum's just a little bit more different when it comes to development wise. I could actually see us busting through that $23,000 price point and kind of threading that level for the short term for the Ethereum price before making another leg up or another run up to the next Fibonacci line. But that's what I'm seeing for Ethereum. Let's move over to my favorite, or I should say, I shouldn't claim favorites, guys. ADA is, like, I love ADA and Ethereum equally. It's like I have two children. They always ask me that trick question. I always tell them, I love you guys equally, just different. And it's true. I love both of these projects equally, just differently, because they both serve a purpose in their own unique way. So moving on over to ADA, explaining to you guys why I love things. Yeah, I just did that. Moving over to ADA, guys, on the Fibonacci retracement, you can see it's holding up quite well as well. A lot of great bullish things just came out. Grayscale just added ADA to their holdings, and I think they're just going to keep accumulating more and more and more. I think a lot of people saw that as really good news. If you didn't think that was good news, I don't know what's wrong with you. That was great news. Smart contracts are being rolled out soon. A lot of great technical and fundamental things happening again for ADA, just like Ethereum, just like Bitcoin even. So, I mean, I see us, like I've said in past videos, like when I first started off streaming, I really thought July was going to be an explosive month, and I'm sticking by it. Maybe I get duped. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I'm going to stick by my convictions, guys. And just like I said last month, I think July is going to be a great month for the crypto space, and it's turning out to be that way so far. So, we'll see what unfolds, but hopefully I was correct, guys. ADA holding up quite well, just threaded underneath that 0.382 Fibonacci line, seeing us on the upside. Now testing this next Fibonacci, that 0.5 Fibonacci line. I see a lot more support coming in for ADA in the short term, guys. I see this, like I said in my other videos again. I know I keep saying that, but I got to remind you guys, I said this in my other videos, that I do think once we get into that high 140-ish range, like the 145 range, we'll get up to 150 and just skip right over that. I honestly think we're not going to spend too much time in the 150 range. Either we get there and we just say, forget you 150s and go straight to 160s, or we get strongly rejected on the 150s and just come right back down into the low 140 range again. That's literally what I think is going to happen. It's going to be a one or the other kind of scenario, guys. It's not going to be floating there in that 150 range. I think there's just too much. It's too hot. It's too hot for us to do that, guys. People are either going to make up their mind on it. It's going to be either super bullish, or people are just going to be like, the powers that be are just going to be like, no, they're going to reject us. So it's going to be one or other, guys. I can see us coming up here like this, going sideways, and then busting through that level, going sideways right here, making a move like that right in. I'm sorry, that's a little dramatic. It's going to be more like right here in the 160 range. But that's what I could see us happening. That's what I could see. I keep saying that. Coffee is really good, guys. I could see that happening for the Ethereum. I can see that happening for the ADA price. I'm sorry, guys. This coffee is fantastic. Whatever my wife put in this coffee was like, she must have put something in it, some extra stuff in it. Anyway, that's what I see happening for the ADA price, guys. Yeah, let's go over real quick and check out some crypto news. I always do this, guys. Let's see what's going on. Bitcoin pros speculate over possible loss of 2 billion crypto fortune after death of one large. Oh, that we're talking about. It's unfortunate, guys. There was an individual who was a humongous whale who just recently passed away from a drowning incident. But that's what that article is talking about. I don't want to capitalize on somebody's misfortune, especially a death. But I will say, you got to keep that in mind, guys. When a big whale like that, if nobody has their keys, those Bitcoins just don't come back into circulation. They're gone forever. They're gone. Scarcity increases value. So while this is, I'm very unfortunate about him, at the same time, on the other side of the coin, on the other side of that Bitcoin, that means really good news for the crypto space as far as Bitcoin goes and its scarcity. Robinhood holds 11.6 billion in crypto ahead of IPO, but most of it is in Dogecoin. Robinhood is stupid, and anybody that uses Robinhood, I would highly suggest you get out of Robinhood. I don't want to call you guys any kind of names, but if you don't, you're going to get stuck with your pants down. I'm telling you, I'm making the call right now, guys. Stop it. Robinhood is very shady. They make questionable decisions. They're not in your best interest at all. Just look at it. Why would you hold that much Doge? That's insane. Do not share into the crypto orb. I don't know. What is this? What does this mean? Security news this week. Oops, let me get rid of this, guys. Security news this week. Do not stare into the crypto orb. Oh, I said share crypto orb. Why? Oh, they're talking about ransomware. Yeah, there was an article saying that this is so much fun, guys. There was an article saying that people using ransomware or hackers are it's on the uptick because of crypto. Guys, don't buy into that. Don't buy into that. The worst thing, the dumbest thing that a hacker could do was ask for their ransom in crypto because it's shared on the ledger. We can see where it goes. We can see what address it goes to. We can see everything about a crypto transaction. Unless you're using a private coin, which they did not, you can see it all. It's very transparent. Unlike fiat money, guys, fiat money is used far more for ransom than crypto. Don't believe the hype. Do your homework, guys. This is just FUD. This is stupid. That's a dumb article, especially coming from Wired. It's just supposed to be like a tech kind of savvy space to share stuff, articles like that. That's stupid. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's the first three things that pop up. Don't get caught up on all the FUD, guys. Look at the charts. Do your homework. What are the charts telling you? What are you telling yourself? What do you believe in? I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's July 4th here tomorrow for us Americans. I hope you guys all appreciate the freedoms that you have here in America and celebrate it well with your loved ones and family, guys. With that being said, stay profitable, practice proper risk management, don't overextend yourself, be blessed. Peace.